Hey guys, I'm here. Sorry about being super duper late. Uh, I got distracted, really. I don't have an excuse. Oh, I'm a creator for some reason. I was messing around trying to make a VTube avatar for a friend. And I don't know, I get bogged down in technical stuff with outfits and skins and everything. Maybe I finish that on Wednesday if I don't have Monster Prom. I'm gonna switch straight to gaming here. And on that note, let's also turn music down to being almost unhearable. Turn my Minecraft sounds on. What else? We're making, you can see, mega progress on the tree, obviously. That's so much progress. And I had shulker boxed it. One sec. I need to get into the tree and check out. I had several shulkers of wood, and I'm hoping that I still have several shulkers of wood that I haven't had them go away. Okay. I still have 2+ shulkers. That's good, that's good. I told Minx that I would help them. Hey, Morgan. Uh-oh, I just realized. 1 minute. There we go. Realized that I had stuff off. I should also, while I'm at it, I always am in the Discord, and I haven't gotten into that because all right, now I'm in Minecraft voice as well. I'm very late today. I was actually ahead of schedule for once. Like, I was going to be not just on time, but like I was ready early, and so I thought, oh, I can spend a couple of extra minutes hanging out and working on a friend's VTuber model. And then it was like 3 hours later. So that was a thing. But I'm going to trigger to spawn. Okay. When you're so productive that you become unproductive. I don't like this song. Ayo. How's it going?
It's going pretty alright.
Going pretty alright? Better than pretty bad? Yep. Oh no, I knew how much time had passed at any given moment, Tara. This was not, this was executive dysfunction more than anything else. Like, I glanced at the time, I'm like, oh wow, I'm ahead of time. I have an hour before stream. Let's work on a model a little bit. And then I looked at the time, I'm like, I have 10 minutes. Okay, I'll just work on this one detail. Okay, so I'm a little bit late, but it's fine. I'm sure that we'll get going. And then, like, you know, you work on one thing, you work on the next little thing, and suddenly you realize that it's that you're 2.5 hours late for stream, and you feel bad about it, and you might
Honestly, I do that all the time.
do a makeup
just work
stream
on something and
tomorrow.
keep working on it.
Minecraft Tuesday. Unsure, but yeah, I just got heavily distracted. And then you did respond to my message, and I kind of, just because that was something different, it kind of snapped me awake, you could say. And I was like, ah, shit, I need to stop finding the next thing to mess with on this and do that in my own time. Oh, look, it's a minx.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to have a large quantity of bone meal, would you?
No, I gave you a bunch of the bones I had, I think.
Yeah, no, because my wood farm, I forgot just how much bone meal it eats.
Yeah.
It's also built on the assumption that you have like a backup of bone meal, so I kind of have to manually place it in the dispenser because otherwise it will just fill one of the two dispensers because it assumes you have like 4 double chests of what do you call it, of bone meal just to fill the hoppers.
Yeah.
I should just build the bone meal farm again, the one I did on the last server.
Probably. I mean,
although I think I'm going to need to build one twice as big as that one to fuel this farm, which will be annoying. I don't think I have the redstone components for it.
So, oh yeah. Okay, here you used a slab tiling? Okay. Often with, roofs, what's going to look good, I only grabbed the 6 spruce stairs that you already had. So, let's see. I'll jump and glide to get down here. Ooh, landed on a trapdoor. But usually you do a double of stairs like... Oh, that one missed. Like that. Does that? And then sometimes you'll also want to... Did you extend out on this side? No. You also
the oak farm when I
often
did. I'm out of oak.
like to go actually, I can do this here. If you go one further out. Whoops, that's not the right placement again. That often helps a bit. And then you'd probably just put a slab under that. I'd also just... I'm not sure about that last one I placed. That doesn't look super great to me. Although if you add another block or slab under it, it might do better. You might even make the roof a full tile wider. Okay, you were trying to do what you did with the mall roof area. What's the mall area, Minx? Is this the mall area? Okay, you were trying to do small. Okay. Yeah, see, this also works, but it's kind of more... This feels very stylized to me, which looks good, but for the long, just general roof, I do think this might be better, or the other option, which I would consider even, is actually making the roof, this looks too narrow to me. You might extend the roof at least one further out away from the building, and you might drop this second layer of stairs down a level. Let me go back up and break stuff and try a variation of that. I need... some spruce planks. So instead of how I did it, you'll have trouble going around the chimney you made. How so? Just place the blocks around it. Is the chimney... Okay, the chimney does edge the roof. But that's fine. Just do, yeah, have the roof extend out the one tile as it does. You might move this wall back one so that not as much brick of the chimney showing. I don't know. That's definitely a decision. You could also have more brick along here. I don't know. Just thoughts. But I was going to try a variation of the upside down stair roof. So let me break all of these real quick, because it felt too narrow to me a little bit. The other thing you could do is I think I lost a stair. Oh yeah, I definitely did. I know where even. It's fine. I'm not sure that this is going to look better. This is just me experimenting. If I did, I would raise it up one. Like, I don't hate the thickness, but I think that right now it's crowding the building, so you would instead raise the top of the roof one extra layer higher. Yeah, words escaped me completely. I put my bed away. Minx, I'm borrowing your bed because I hate building at night. It's spooky. You have your ender friends at opposite ends.
I'm so happy I didn't make the mistake of trying to use smooth quartz for anything, because I always use it at, like, I go in creative, like, oh yeah, quartz is easy to get. Use a smooth quartz and then forget you have to smelt all your quartz to get it.
This is such an excellent refrigerator design. Like, it's basic, but I kind of just, as I was running down the stairs, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, wait, is that a refrigerator? And I came back and it was a refrigerator. But for a second, I could have sworn that I was using a texture pack because it looked just like completely alien to me. Anyway. Could maybe do an X, like, wooden cross beams for the roof? Like, I'm not sure that I follow your, train of thought, Tara. Big yawn. You're using the staircase chairs, except then you also have a tall back on them, which makes this part like either do I sit here? Is it like a booster seat? Is it just you get that tall back behind where your head is? I'm not complaining really. Like, it looks fine. I'm just You do better interior decorating than, honestly, most people on the server. I might need to hire you to do some interior decorating when I get the tree a little bit more completed. Because I could definitely use help on that. Let me mute Discord. There we go. I will check what that... I see. Ah. Interesting. Okay. Tara, you should send that to Minx. Because I guess I could also pass it on. No, Discord doesn't have an easy forward button. Shame. Spent? Oh, you spent around 6 hours on the walls. Yeah. Thank you, Tara. Just tell you which floor is which. I don't have any ideas on the interior of the tree. Like, I'm thinking of making a long spiral staircase, probably using slabs, so a slow staircase all the way up.
Staircases are such a pain to build.
What's that?
Spiral staircases are always a royal pain to build.
Why is that?
It's just so annoying to get the right spacing for the slabs to get it to actually spiral.
I mean, if you just do a continuous spiral, it's not that tricky, right?
Yeah, I mean, slab-based ones are. I mean, your standard just like, oh yeah, it's just a couple stairs. That's not too bad but like when you start going big spiral staircases, when it starts to become because like you've got the inner parts, like for example, the inner blocks have to spiral. They have to go up faster than the outermost blocks because, well, the outer blocks have to go further before they go around the same amount of the curve.
What?
That makes sense.
No, it makes zero
I'm probably making no sense.
One second. I'm going to my tree briefly. While Tara... I don't know. I do really like the little cottage that Tara linked. But yours also looks good. Like, that's designer's choice. You understand, but that's because you've made spiral staircases before. Like, I was just going to basically... Well, I mean, I don't even need to go to my tree. Basically have, like, Minx's here, except on the exterior... Oh... No, if you just have every step be a step up.
So you're just doing something like that. I assume you're going to do like a really big spiral staircase.
I mean, it was going to be...
Too bad.
It was going to be really big, but my tree's so big that, you know, that's fine. And I don't care about the landings being at the same point on every like at the same portion of the tree.
The main thing being the more circular you want your spiral staircase to be, the more annoying it is to build. Once again, because a circle, like, to travel the same distance on an outside of a circle, you have to go further.
Right.
So getting the steps in the right place.
I see what you're saying.
Fun.
Whenever you take whenever there's a diagonal, there's going to be...
Yep.
It's going to get a little bit wonky. Yeah.
I mean, ideally it doesn't get wonky, but that's the hard part.
Right, but it's just, I mean, I think ideally what I might do with it is figure out how wide I want the spiral to be, like how wide I want the stairs to be, and then build the interior one just as a simple spiral.
Yeah.
Oh, but depending on how... No, this could get wonky. Now that I'm thinking about it very much, if you go more than a couple of blocks, it can get weird.
Yeah, it's definitely doable. I'm just not good at it, so...
Yeah. I mean, the other way that I can cheat with the size of my build, because let's face it, I'm going to have vaulted ceilings at every floor, like massively vaulted ceilings. Because there's no reason to, like, I have something like 300 blocks of vertical space. I don't need to cramp in a floor every 4 blocks.
See, you know what? I do feel like you should do something similar to what my base is going to be like, with basically on the inside of your tree, kind of have like a big, kind of open area. It's like carved out from the tree, and it's rather than having it be different floors, you've got basically like this one big cavern with a bunch of like houses inside of it, separate like rooms that are like, but they're like their own houses, if that makes sense.
I'm unsure. I think most of the tree is going to be just a big hollow, but there might also be larger balconies where it moves in more, and then you have a kind of floor, but then you always have at least a central area that you can see all the way to the top. That will definitely always be a thing.
Or more importantly, jump all the way to the bottom.
Yeah. I need to consider it a little bit. I'm also considering doing a snow layer spiral around the outside, just single wide. Just for funsies. Okay. But that was all.
I need to move some some piglin into the bartering area at some point, because they just are not fast enough, the ones that are there.
The thing is that they still basically outpace the gold farm, even just the two of them.
Oh yeah, they outpace the gold farm, but the issue is the gold farm, like it is, the gold farm's going into storage, and then it's being crafted in mass, and then it's being given to them, which...
Yeah, so fair. If you want to just help with the obvious next step, just make a chain of hoppers down from the ingot chest directly to their dispenser.
Because I went through and may or may not have yanked the entire supply of quartz after also bartering with them for like 4 hours or something.
See, this is why you bring bows, Minx. I'll try to get him away. Actually, I should find a bed and sleep so more don't spawn. Okay, I'm going to go into your base and sleep, Minx, and then I'll hunt the creeper after this. You might consider putting just spam torches everywhere while you're building so that you have a safe zone around your build site.
I mean, nowadays you don't even really need to spam it with the fact that mobs only spawn at like 0.
Yeah. True.
Still mixed feelings about that change.
I understand the mixed feelings, but the fact that you couldn't have mood lighting so much makes, I really appreciate being able to...
But, you know what all that makes me feel is they should have just added different color lights. Make it so you can have different colors.
But mood lighting also is about the brightness.
True, but, I don't know, let's say, it is... That would probably fill in the gap that most people are trying to aim for. I mean, it does
It
when people are using
helps.
Optifine.
Obviously, you can also do nonsense like just having, spawn proofing with carpets or anything else, but
Yeah. The big reason it annoys me is because, my god, it makes, like, above ground mob farms just that much worse to build. Because usually you're building them early game. That's the whole point of above ground mob farms. So
okay.
you're not particularly got the most stuff. Then when you have to, like, when they literally like quadruple the number of slabs you need to cover it, it's just like, okay
Sure.
then.
I don't know. Every time I've done a mob farm, I've never done just the massive shadow style. I usually just I have my mob farms completely enclosed with walls, and that also takes care of it.
True. I mean, it depends on the design. Like my drowned mob one needed it because you can't have the walls on it. It doesn't work.
Okay, fair, reasonable. Let's see. Okay, so I can give myself my wish emeralds.
Oh yeah, those are a thing. I can do my gambling.
I can give myself that 15. Knowing Sham, evil towers just that path makes me think that the town ruled by evil.
There we go. That's all I can afford.
I mean, that's a standard amount for if you just come for Minecraft Mondays,
Yeah.
right? Which is, not gonna lie, is why I feel almost guilty enough to, no, I want to do a 10 pull. I'll save 5. I should really do a, 5 pull and save 10, but...
Oh, he's saving it to buy stuff from
Wood shop?
from the woods shops.
Absolutely.
I have a bad feeling this guy's run out of bone meal. I'm gonna be sad if it has. Yep. Ah.
Well, I got well above average on number of empty bags. Let's see about the rest.
Well, that's a shame. Guess no more wood while I'm building. How much wood did it actually make?
Okay, I got the reinforced deep slate bundle.
Nice.
Calcite. Okay, I got a one wood bundle. I got the raw gold bundle. Or the raw gold box, I should say. And I got gunpowder. Sooner or later, I'm going to get rockets. I think I'm getting plenty of...
I have literally, like, never got rockets. Every rocket I've got, I think I've crafted.
Well, I mean, there's not a rocket bundle.
True. I mean, I don't use rockets anyway nowadays, because Trident.
I mean, but you need water for that, kind of.
Yeah, that's what my water bucket's for.
Yeah, I know. But you can't, like, you still have to land and re-go, generally.
Yeah, but I mean, most of the time I'm not traveling long distances by Elytra.
One of the rare boxes, Terra, is a Did You Die box, which has the only imperfect iron tools that the Gacha system has. And then it also... Is this Blackstone? Obsidian? Whatever. the Digidie box has imperfect iron tools, a bunch of rockets, a bunch of food, and I think that's it. But yeah, it has all the iron gear at a lower level of solidness. And I just heard a... Oh, it's you.
Hello.
Greetings. But yeah, there's
if I have my wish emeralds.
bunch of rockets. Yeah, no problem.
I should have brought a shulker box with me. I am not smart today. I guess I gotta use my emerald shulker again. Watch me get like more wood boxes. I'll be so happy. When are we getting a rate up on wood?
5 gold and a bit. I've been like I have thought of rate up wood for a while, but since I was the first one to need a bunch of it, it felt very self-serving. Here,
God, what
Morgan,
is
you
this?
can have
There's
that.
So many empty bundles.
You can have that
Oh.
box.
Oh, it's fine. This box has plenty of space, and I just got 2 boxes anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will take
I
it back.
I got 2 wood bundles in total.
Yeah.
I got the prismarine box, and I got diamond pants though, so at least there's
Oh.
those.
That's good. And you got the slime and honey bundle.
That is always nice, to be fair. How many empties? That was
If I
5
rated up
empties.
wood.
It's not that bad. But it was 5 empties in a row, so I was worried for a second.
I might rate up wood. I know that Con and Seb's build is using plenty of wood now, and then also me and Morgan with some of the biggest bases on server need ridiculous amounts of wood.
Also, when are we getting like bone blocks in a bundle?
I think that's something that most people find, like most people don't use that.
Bone blocks are a very nice building block. They're like logs, but like not wood.
Fair.
Also bone meal.
Also bone meal. But that's also why I haven't, because there's so many ways to do you can either have
hello.
the industrial bone meal farm like you did, or wait, what?
I found a group of pillagers.
Yeah, don't go near Minx's stuff for a while.
I have no idea where Minx's stuff is.
Minx has a bunch of villagers hanging out like right behind loggers.
Is there a village near here that isn't that village?
I mean, her guys are fairly encased. If we're there to defend it, we could probably do something. I would just, we should probably check. But then there's also, Terra's base. There is the one that the Skytrack goes to.
Oh yeah, you want to head over there and do a raid?
Sure.
I think it's this way, right?
Yeah, I'm just taking the stairs. I'll be right with you.
Fair. I'm trying to keep my distance from everything so I don't accidentally trigger it.
Smart.
Yeah, see Le Village. I'm gonna land on the stairs.
But I do have several gunpowder bundles, so I should really harvest some paper and make rockets, since I do have the Unbreaking 3 elytra. I do want to save my elytra. It's why I don't elytra everywhere. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having rockets around. Like, I don't mind using Phantom Membranes to fix my elytra either. because I don't use it too much. Okay, I see the track, so I'm going to go airborne.
I'm probably just going to take a minecart down.
True.
That assumes there are villages left in this village, to be fair.
I suspect
I see an
there
iron
are.
golem. I hope there is.
Wonder if there's a minecart right here, because actually taking a minecart trip sounds fun to me. It's dumb. Like,
I mean, there's sure there's
minecarts.
5 iron somewhere.
There's a minecart. Like, I can't even... Okay, so I really want to make a, or get someone to make a minecart roller coaster. And of course, what are minecarts friendly mobs?
Kind of. They're not really either. Hello.
They're listed as friendly creatures for audio.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, they're audio, yeah. Which is really weird.
It is really weird, but...
There we go, that's the raid shenanigans.
I should get my axe ready. Don't have a bow with me, but who needs it?
I should probably have a shield for this, but I don't, so... it's gonna go amazing.
Yeah. I have
Where
8
are they?
carrots and a diamond axe and no shield either. Well, there's a
should be
villager
here.
running. Oh, this is a sprawling village because there's stuff up above the mountain.
Also, I realized we're really dumb doing this at night time. Witches
yeah.
can spawn and add to the number of raiders.
But we can maybe fix some of that. Because there's beds.
Where are they?
I
see
ran.
them.
You found him?
I saw one. He's down there.
Okay.
He's like down kind of by the staircase. There we go. I missed. Okay, one dead. I don't know where the rest are though. Maybe if I just run around, I'll get shot by one.
Part of the problem is that, like, I'm way up along on the hill away from the stairs, and there's another...
Oh, I found them.
You found them?
There you go.
Where do
Yep.
I need to go?
They're like right at the very top, just under the stairs.
Oh, okay.
There's not many of them.
No, you've
There you
just
go.
about
Ow.
taken out this wave. Okay, so I'm going to...
I need to
There-
find a villager so I can block him in.
True,
So we don't
though.
accidentally lose the raid.
Well, I saw a farmer panicking on this hillside to the side of the stairs.
Next raid. Where are they? I see the dude you're talking about. He's literally just here.
Yep.
There you go.
But no sign of the raiders. Like you'd think from this vantage point.
Yeah. Oh, I found them in the river over here.
Of course, they're in the river. I almost took that arrow. Ooh, fun one.
Oh, that you took that arrow.
It's fine, I'm tough.
I'm shooting at it and you jumped in front of it.
Surprisingly,
save you.
despite taking fire damage, I didn't lose any. Like, I had enough saturation that my health is still completely full.
Where is the last guy though? There's one more apparently.
Checking holes.
Oh, I found him. He's in the cave because of course he is.
Because of course he is.
Oh, he dropped some emeralds. Yoink.
Yeah, I also got an emerald. Also a mostly broken iron axe.
Nice. Got to get all the banners so we can.
Has
just put them
3
everywhere.
durability.
Damn, real steel. Although in theory, surely they could. I don't know if you looked at these guys' loot table. If you didn't, they could have mending.
I don't think that I dealt with
Found
any
them.
of the
They're
mob.
up on the top of the mountain.
Don't think I did anything with mob loot tables, actually. And once again,
a bit broken.
if you feel like making general, like, a raid farm specifically to get their random iron mending gear, like, 1, maybe don't, but 2, like, whatever. It's, to me, that is a lot less, like, that takes a lot more effort and time than just having mending librarians. Hello, Ravager. I found him.
Yep, I have the one that I couldn't pick off because he has too much health.
Come on. Yeah, there you go. Come with me. Let's not break any buildings, darling.
I think they can only break leave, if I'm not mistaken.
I know at higher difficulties they can break buildings. Oh, come on. Don't shoot
No,
him.
they
That's the
removed
boring
that. That
way
was in
to...
the snapshots, if I'm not mistaken.
Ow. Don't kill him with arrows. That's boring. Where's your sense of adventure?
Well, okay, I'll come in and go like that then.
Eggs don't deal any damage, turns out. It's a shame that he has more reach than I do.
Dead. Oh, we only got a level 1 raid. Shame. Well, time to do trading if you want lots of money.
I mean, yeah, but also to what point and purpose? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to go visit Minx's base and get
Just
all
grab
sorted.
all the diamond gear.
That's not a particularly huge issue to me. Mostly, I'm thinking of just sitting and letting them lavish me with gifts.
Throw stuff at you. Yeah. I got a saddle from that. That's some wish emeralds. Let's go.
Yeah, I need to change that one. But to be fair,
wait a second.
Okay, waiting.
Oh, I am. That's quite a nice revelation.
What's that?
Paimon is on a discount.
Ah. I guess he would be.
Although not much is. The only things that are on discount is the emeralds it costs to convert wood, and the number of diamonds for deep slate emeralds. Only costs 7 now, rather than 10.
That's a good deal, though.
Paper.
If you have the diamonds for
but
it.
I might wait for a Hero of the Village free effect before I start doing that. Nah, I gotta zombify him and then cure him. Get him down to 1 diamond for 1 wish emerald. Break the server economy.
Good luck with with zombifying him. Like, that it's never going to happen. You literally cannot zombify.
Yeah, no, he's invincible.
Mm-hmm. You can even just like,
Although, real question is he... Technically, I can't zombify him, but I can turn him into a witch.
Technically, I believe that's true. Yes, I believe if you hit him with with lightning, you could turn Paimon into a witch.
Not that that's very helpful, but like...
No. Also, hey Dominica, how you doing?
I could just get like... Oh! Yeah. I could just get a ton of
I'm
food.
tempted. I actually do have some diamonds.
I have so many emeralds. I don't know how many diamonds I have. I might just. Oh, but he's only discounted glowstone by 1. Oh, that's just not worth it. I was gonna buy all of the glowstone, but
Can we pick what up?
it's not. Just ain't.
Had a very
Uh,
cultured
pardon?
debate. Okay.
Oh. Screw it. Slash.
For one
I was like,
ore.
yeah, slash trigger home. That's a thing that exists.
Yeah, only the things that. Oh, wait a second. You didn't notice the very good trade that he has.
The wood hasn't been discounted. Look, it still costs 16 wood for 16 wood.
Not on mine, it sure isn't.
Oh no, it isn't. Never mind. Unfortunately, all of those woods are woods I don't need, which is quite a shame.
Still, though.
It also costs quite a few emeralds, but it's not like I'm in shortage of those.
No. Trades different to player. They don't really, but we have Hero of the Village, so we can.
Yeah, they should be both the same for us currently, unless
Yeah.
you zombified none of them, which you
No.
haven't.
Well, okay. I got one wood bundle. Which kind is it?
You just keep cycling it through.
That's the plan.
Do you have enough emeralds? That's the real question.
Nope. But I do have a box that has at least some diamonds. 16
It is
diamonds.
a shame. If one of those was useful, I would very much be going through the trade loop there. But not a single one of those are useful for me. I haven't had a useful trade in there yet. It's either been all ones I need or all ones I don't need. Which is quite sad.
Well, 64 emeralds later. Let's go.
Okay, how many diamonds do I have? I don't have many. No, I don't. I don't have many nowadays.
Okay,
I
there's
have,
the
I have
crimson
mini diamond
stem.
blocks.
There's the warped.
Oh yeah, how much
Unfortunately,
were mini deep slate worth again?
I think they're no longer in the system.
Ah, shame. Because I have 8 of those. Big flex.
Big flex.
I think I might be the only person who ever got those, with how rare the guy spawning is.
Is
Although I know
Super
that,
Stick still on? Yes.
Yeah, I know that Sev has a what do you call it? What looks to be a Wandering Villager spawn platform, but
Ah.
because I found that when randomly flying about.
Meanwhile, like I am doing what I would discourage other people from doing and just casually breaking my own economy a little bit.
I mean, the amount of emeralds going into that, honestly, though.
Yeah, but if I have diamonds, and I do, he gives me 64 for a diamond.
True.
So I just...
However, there is a better diamond trade currently.
arguable.
I'm not going to buy the deep slate. It's not worth it, I don't think. I should probably actually use my 5 deep slate that I got.
Like, I see why you think that diamond trade is better, but one wish emerald is never going to get me as much wood as 64.
I mean, I wonder what the statistical like. I wonder exactly what the chances are of getting wood bundles / shulkers. Like, what's your return rate? Because it's got to be greater. I'm pretty sure it's great. Well, it's definitely greater than the amount of deeps that you put in.
Sure,
Like
of
one
course.
deep slate's gonna, on average, get you more than one log because of just because of the log shulker.
One deep slate gets more than one log. See, that's actually going to be a hard. Okay, so bundles. There is one bundle for every type of wood.
Well, no, it definitely gets more than one log, more than one stack of logs. Is what I'm thinking.
Right, but I'm thinking about if I think that's true,
Fair.
and I'm not sure.
I mean, the main reason I say that is just because of like, I haven't had to spend how many 27. If I put 27 in, I think usually I get, and at least I get some of the bags. Plus, I'll get a shulker. So I think it kind of fairly equals out.
I don't know.
It might be slightly less, but
for me,
even
where I
then, that's
need
not
every
bad.
type of wood in high quantities, so long as he's willing to do this trade,
Fair.
this is the most valuable thing I can be doing with my emeralds, my diamonds. Yes, my diamond.
If only they were actually useful to me, which they aren't, which is really annoying.
That, like, I'm getting very high on these types of wood. Theoretically, Paimon should be having his wood trade cycle. I just forget a lot.
I mean, it always sounds like you should have a separate villager just for converting woods.
Really should.
To have all of them in.
Just casually borrowing my XP. Hey, Dominica.
Yoink. Also, wait.
Oh,
I got
I'm
an
out
empty
of
map from him.
emeralds
I'll take
again.
that.
I get out of the emeralds very quickly.
Wait, I just realized, when did I get level 72? When did that happen?
Were you at the gold farm?
I was, but I did enchanting and stuff after that,
Woody.
because I got the XP, so I don't know where I've got 72 levels from. I mean, I'm not complaining. I only had stuff to actually enchant.
Okay,
I should
more
probably
stacks
AFK my
of...
trident farm, mass enchant tridents, and then wait to get another mending trident.
I actually am burning through my wood pretty quickly. I mean, not my wood, my I burn through the emeralds pretty quickly. Because each time I do the trade, I get a new... I gain 4 logs, but it takes me 1 emerald per 4 logs. So how many emeralds is that per fresh stack of, like, increase? Like, I'm definitely coming out ahead on this, but now that you mention it, I am starting to doubt that this is actually the best use of diamonds. But 10 diamonds per emerald.
I mean,
I don't know.
Bad.
I mean, I'm not saying no to this because it is just me. Oh, there's... I put like 4 diamonds into this. I should get rid of...
That's not that bad, to be fair.
No, and I'm getting...
I mean, you do not want to know how many diamonds I put into just getting emeralds alone. I have so many emeralds.
Yeah, but that was you doing a you thing.
I mean, that was pre there being diamonds for Deep Slate.
I know.
So, it's not really my fault.
Okay, I'm going to exchange all of my warped stem because I have so much of it. And then that gives me a lot of mangrove, so we'll trade out the mangrove now because I have an excess.
What I really need is like mangrove into oak. Like, I don't know, one of the nether woods into jungle. That's what I really need.
Netherwoods into jungle. Okay, and that is all of my emeralds. We have woody. We can change Paimon's wood trades, maybe to stone trades. Yeah, I'll trade. I would change Paimon's stone trades or Paimon's wood trades to something.
You know what would be nice? Paying him to smelt stuff. So, for example, turning cobblestone into stone, turning sandstone into smooth sandstone, turning quartz into smooth quartz, and stuff like that.
That sounds like a good thing. Pay 1 emerald to change a stack for a stack of something else.
I won't even do it for I'll do it for just the time it saves.
I know.
I don't even care. It's bad value.
It's not that bad of value. Like, it is,
I mean,
but...
bearing in mind, getting fuel is as easy as just spam bamboo everywhere.
I mean, I wouldn't do bamboo. I would do a lava farm, but sure.
True, but lava farm, you have to manually load your furnaces with.
Yeah, well.
Well, actually, no, technically you don't. However, no, you do, don't they? Because they still have yet to let dispensers take stuff out of. Because yeah, of course, they wouldn't be easy if they actually let dispensers interact with cauldrons correctly.
Yeah, that's the only part that you get stuck on. That you need to harvest the magma yourself. Though even that
it's still
isn't
such a shame. You can't use bottles to fill up a cauldron with a dispenser, or take from a cauldron with a dispenser. It's such a shame. It has so many redstone uses that would. Because the cauldron's a really fun block. It's basically a variable strength redstone block.
True.
It's often used.
Okay, grab those. I spent a couple of diamonds to get not quite a wood shulker, and a couple of levels. Stomach got more levels. Well, if people decide to get Hero of the Village and do all the extra steps to get Hero of the Village, come in, do that trade to get a couple extra diamonds worth of stuff out of Paimon. That's not the most abusive thing that you could do. Rory, I must ask. Yes, ask me. Have I seen I've seen some of the calibrated skulk sensor tests, yeah? Domika, what do you need to ask? Pop, pop. If I've eaten today, because the answer is clearly no. If I've... Oh. Paimon seems to be very particular about that. I've yet to figure it out because I'll mess with things and then suddenly he'll be like, oh yeah, sure. I'll take it, no problem. Not Paimon, the ancient one. Let me go to my other base, my little base for a second and drop stuff off, and then I will teleport to you and see if we can't get it figured out. But yeah, no, the ancient one's shulker box trade, or no, is that Paimon? Whatever. Paimon shulker box trade indeed does not work. Yeah, it needs to be full of empty bundles. So if that was not there, then I'm glad that that's not Paimon being picky again. because sometimes he's
I mean,
just
chances
picky
are he
about
will
it.
be picky anyway, but
Chances are. Yeah.
72 bundles, that's rookie numbers.
27 to get the trade. You need to have all your empty bundles. Bum, 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 bum. I guess I'll actually keep everything else on me. Pity system. It's not pity because it doesn't give guaranteed. It is cash back. It is the shoot. Now I can't remember what
Interest.
There's it's what is it in Genshin? I cannot remember for the life of me now. But yes, the idea is that you will get at least as many bundles as you do shulkers and everything else. That's not really true anymore, but shulkers are worth more than bundles. And then you get to dump the extra bundles that you don't need for... Like, a handful of bundles is very handy in your inventory. Chests and chests of bundles are not necessary. I put down that wood chest in my other base because I was getting rid of stuff. But I want that because I want to put it at the wood farm.
Oh yeah, that's what I should probably work on. I shouldn't. Reminding me, I'll do active stuff rather than building the base. Well, time to build a farm.
I can't tell if you're lagging or I'm lagging, but...
Probably me.
Alright. Can someone bring you stone bricks? Do I have stone to make into bricks?
I have deep slate. I have a lot of deep slate.
I mean, I have cobblestone. I just don't know if I have stone. I'm guessing I probably don't. Oh, wait. I have 5 stone. Amazing.
Yet another pair of pants to add to my collection.
Andesite made me believe it was stone for a second.
Pieces. Oh, there's a bunch of stone. The mini game place because I started to work on the hard parkour. When it says hard, I'm taking that literally and making it very hard.
Do your thing.
I mean, I'm having to cheat to get through some of it just because I can't do it reliably enough to build.
I mean, so long as it is doable without having to do the hyperspeed jumps.
Oh, it's very much doable. There's nothing crazy in it. There's just annoying jumps to make. Like, the first jump is a head hitter 4 block.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, so long as you don't have to do the crazy, perfectly synced 6-block
Might
jumps.
try add some cactus in there. Get a 5-block jump in there, but won't take the pain. I'm gonna add some soul and shenanigans because they're fun. More than the very edge mode pixel of them.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm gonna have to put a sign saying no soul speed allowed. Like cheating.
Yeah.
Actually,
No
I could
soul
probably make it not make if you have soul speed. It's over.
Okay, Minx. I have 4 stacks of stone brick for you. My hunger is low and I have no food left. I had a bunch of food at my other base, but I didn't pick up anything when I had the chance.
Okay, schematic time. Where am I gonna place Dan Burial Farm? I don't have space.
Tap. Hey, Minx. I see you.
The issue is that I've got to extend it. It's got to be twice the length that I'm currently viewing it at. Oh, I know where I can go.
Wait. And here's some extra stone. I just didn't convert it to bricks. Do I have my hoe with me? I'm gonna steal some carrots.
I really hope this isn't a directional thing, because I've mirrored it to make my life easier. I'll be really sad.
Did you see the video of a person who made a redstone machine that has 48 different does 48 different things depending on what orientation it's in?
I have not, but that doesn't surprise me.
They just took a they just did all the things like, okay, so this piece of redstone, if I have this, it'll make it directional in, you know, XY. This makes it directional in this direction. And they just found all the directional things. And then they're like, okay, so now that I have a machine that tests which direction it's in, I just need to make that modular, put a bunch of them together, and then have each one signal a different thing.
Pretty much.
And so it tests which direction it was built in and makes a single thing happen depending on if you built it mirrored, if you built it twisted up and down, if you had it. Yeah, Paimon tends to be very picky about the trade. And as I said, I have no clue what it is because, like,
it's because it's got. I think it's the AT data changes slightly.
I mean, it might, but the weird thing is that. So I will take. If I use a fresh box and I give it to him, with old bundles, he usually seems to take it. If I use a fresh bundles and a new box, he usually seems to take it. Paimon is picky in the worst way.
Okay, god damn it. She needs resources for this. Gotta love when the bone meal farm costs more than the wood farm.
And the weirdest thing to me is that he recognizes that it should be a valid trade because, like, Domika, hold up the shulker box just in front of him.
Although but villagers do that with everything. Like, if you hold up any enchanted book, they will, like, villagers, what do you call it? Librarians will do their thing.
Okay, because of the NBT tags. Okay. Quick. Where do I need to ask on making it work?
Good question.
What Discord server do I need to get on and pose this question?
I don't know if there is a technical Minecraft Discord. I know there's a technical Minecraft subreddit. But
Here, Domika, just give it to me. I'll give you the emeralds. There you go.
what building block did I use for this? I better not have been like... Oh, it was white concrete. I'm not going to use white concrete. I'm just not gonna. I just don't want to.
What do you mean, bonus? Oh. Ha. But yeah, I have no idea why Paimon is so picky about the shulker box.
Does anyone happen to have a lot of smelted sandstone?
Sandstone? No.
I assume not. Yeah.
I mean,
okay,
I have
shame.
some sandstone, but...
Yeah, I need to
I'm
smelt
still in
stuff.
creative.
I'm just being lazy.
Fair enough.
Sand shulker somewhere. Here's the sand shulker.
Oh no, you're using the sand
I've
shulkers?
gone through like 2 sand shulkers already. Just making sandstone. It's so expensive.
That reminds me that I still haven't fixed the redstone machine. I'm not going to do that today.
Sandstone is such a nice looking block though. I've got to use it.
Smelted sandstone?
Yeah, the super smooth stuff.
Yeah, the dud pulls are in the system. We changed that up a little bit, but there is still a higher chance of rare, and Paimon has the diamond trade for emeralds, which is always going to be around. So there's now a lower denomination than just emeralds for people who want to trade stuff.
Okay, time to start mining some of my coal ore. I have more coal ore than I have coal. Does Fortune not work on coal ore? I could have sworn it does.
It totally does.
I thought I'm just getting really unlucky then. I have a Fortune 3 iron pickaxe and I'm getting one coal at a time.
That feels wrong.
Oh no, there's 2 coal. I'm just getting really unlucky.
You're getting really unlucky. Holy cow. I didn't know that with
not like diamonds or something.
I didn't know with Fortune 3 that 1 was still one of the options. I thought that it was either 2 to 4. Sheesh.
Yeah, sounds about right for my luck, honestly.
Got funny stick. Congratulations, Domika.
Very nice. Funny stick gang. I've got 2 funny sticks. I should sell one. Make bank.
Who wants to be yeeted?
I should so make like a sumo arena in the
Yo, that's actually
area.
kind of brilliant. A mini game for havers of the stick.
Yep.
I mean, you could give two to the system, but I actually kind of like the prestigious, like, oh yeah, this is the baseball arena. You need to have a stick. Bring your own home run bat. Oh, you don't have one? Well, I guess we could rent one for 5 diamonds.
God, yeah, have a renting system. Like, one Wish Emerald, you get to have one game.
Oh, that's way too expensive. But if you felt like making a game that charges a diamond to start, but then it has a prize that, like every other diamond that goes into it.
That would be, when I actually get round to it, that's going to be what my casinos, the whole thing my casino's built around is games with the pay to use.
And once again, this is explicitly why I made diamonds into a something that can always be crafted into deep state emeralds. Not crafted, but you know what I mean. Because nobody was going to do a casino where you had to risk an entire deep state ore.
I mean, that was my original plan. I just never got around to it.
But, like, once again, nobody was going to do that, so this has now benefited you.
True, but I mean, if the risk versus reward is good enough, people would still probably do it. I mean, you're the one getting
Maybe
them into
the thing is
gambling.
that people don't generally have enough of it to, like,
True.
part of what makes the gambling the diamond standard.
I mean, hey, you get your 10 Wish Emeralds, and it's like, oh, I could go and gamble and just get, like, my 10 pulls. Or I could gamble twice and maybe get 20 pulls.
True.
And I am so going to be pulling all of the dirty tricks that casinos in real life pull. The house always wins and all that.
Sure. I mean, the usual way is just to make a, not usual way, but for mini games, you have people add to the pot, and then it filters out a certain percentage.
I mean, a lot of it, like, if it's more than one person game, it's the whole thing comes down to them gambling against each other. But the whole way that the house makes money off of that is, well, for example, with the wheel, you've got a really, really low chance that no one wins. So the house gets the money.
Well, and like with poker, the buy-in does not equal the total reward.
Yeah.
Or rather, everyone
I'm
buys
probably
in.
going to try and do stuff like a slot machine, because those are easy and fun to build. They aren't easy to build, but they're fun to build.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to my downstairs base to get myself
I forgot to grab a shovel. That was like the whole reason I went back to my base.
Whoops.
Because the one time I don't have a shovel is the one time I need it.
When are you going to replace this ice bridge with blue ice? I'm so sick of going so slow.
I'm so look, we've got like 2 meters to travel, okay?
I know, I'm just harassing you.
If you go mine out all of your glaciers around your base, you can give me the ice and I'll turn it into blue ice.
Oh, there's already several stacks of blue ice in one of the chests next to it. Snow blocks, white wool.
You know what? Yeah, I'll silk touch it just because I want. I mean, it doesn't actually matter. I've got 1,000,001 shovels. It doesn't matter which shovel I use as long as it's not my mending one.
There's my food
I want
chest.
to make that a god shovel first. That's a lot of food.
Oh, you saw my screen?
On your stream. Yeah.
Yep. Some of that, all the golden carrots there are from the Did You Die box. And then the steak is just from bundles that I've put there because that's my food box.
Fair. I need to sort out my bundles at some point, aka probably never.
AKA probably never.
Once they're
Fair.
empty, maybe. Also, finally, I found a way to sort out the whole issue of Enderman moving blocks constantly. I'm just gonna build a farm where all the Endermen keep moving the blocks. And then they can't move the blocks.
Fair enough. What was I just thinking of? You could, I lost it completely. I had it for a second, lost it completely.
I mean, I know I can light it up, but apparently it doesn't seem to stop them. They just are attracted to this area. It's because when it becomes daytime, they want to go into shade, and it doesn't matter that if torch is there, it's still shade.
Uh-oh. This pig might beat me. Nope. Rory, you good? Yeah, I'm good. No problems.
God, my shovel's so speedy.
What have I gotten up to? Very little. I almost died to a hoglin. I got myself some food in Minecraft. I should probably eat today in not Minecraft.
Food, imagine.
Imagine.
Weak-minded.
Weak-minded? Hmm.
And weak stomachs.
To be fair, I don't eat as I eat weirdly because my mind doesn't put much import on food.
Oh god, you think you have it bad?
Does Treat Stream work in the Netherlands? It does, yes. I have not signed up for any places because there's some quirks to it, but it works, yeah.
I literally got to my bed as it became day, as someone slept. Damn it.
I will be signing up for Treat Stream. I also have shakes, though. No, Treat Stream is, for me, definitely, the only reason for Treat Stream isn't because I don't have food available. It's because if people buy me food, I'll actually eat it. Wherein, once again, supporting a streamer isn't so much giving money to the art so much as dealing with a Tamagotchi. Okay, stretch, eat.
Nintendogs.
You have the channel point redeems for them even often. You pay channel points to remind your streamer to stand and get out of their chair for a couple seconds.
That the other day in your Discord, actually.
That might be what I'm thinking of. I probably got it from that. Okay. I collected all of the slime and stuff, so I could rebuild this. I think mostly I was just trying to put my wood back here. No, I could actually... I didn't even put down the box. Okay, so let's get sorting. We have mangrove, acacia, and crimson for days. Let's go. Okay. That one's full. This one. is now full on those wood types. I need to... Okay, mangrove is the 4th from the right. Okay. Akasha and Crimson go next to each other. Let's get those. Akasha, whoop. Crimson. And warped, I remember, actually, is here. Let's double check that I got that right. I got that exactly wrong, but not in a way that's actually going to be a problem. Unless... Oh. Okay, Crimson goes there. Mangrove, I think I just... And then I stack those in. Oh, we have an excess of Akasha. That's fine. Okay, we have some new ones that are in excess, and we are almost... We have 2 boxes in great amounts and like 2 actual full boxes and 2 boxes, 1 box that is mostly full and 1 box that needs some love. And then I'll put my spare wood over here for now. What theme is my tree going to be? World tree, all woods. Like, it's using all of the woods. Each branch is going to be its own separate wood, and I should definitely, like, make a little internal biome for all of those trees. So within the branches, they should use the wood of that sort, or maybe the wood of a different branch, just to be funny. And then the rest of the tree, the theme is big. I want to use, take some inspiration from Genshin and have little pod houses hanging out of the branches. And then the rest of the inside, I'm going to put a storage thing. I'm going to decorate some things. If I wanted to, I could have a floor with every kind of mob farm. I have the space for just whatever, but no. Mostly in the basement is going to be storage. In the top is going to be a kind of garden with the, just using the leaves as the ceiling and kind of make an open air garden greenhouse space at the top. Also some like picnic areas. And then a whole bunch of stuff with the branches and all of the rest of the internal trunk. I have no idea what's going on. The theme is big. Ah. Now then, I deposited the wood. Do I do 1 ring around? I should. Every day if I do 1 ring every day that I'm on, it will only take me a year to do this if I do it literally every day without any breaks. I should do at least 1 ring. I have convinced myself. I have like 9 rings done over the last 3 weeks or something.
I must say, it feels like you should really start work on your own wood farm. Otherwise, you're never going to finish this thing.
I don't need a wood farm. That's what I have emeralds for.
True, but eventually you run out of those too.
Yeah, but since I can get trade one stack of if I get 10 emeralds, 9 emeralds, that's enough to give me a stack of each type of wood, which is about enough to do not quite one full time around. Will I run out? Yeah, totally. But do I also have some other wood and can think of other things and this, that, and that other thing? Yeah. Besides, soon we'll put wood onto the rate up.
I hope so.
I mean, enough people are saying so that I'm like, oh, why did I go into my portal? That's not how I deposit a layer.
Just start building nether tree instead. Like, screw it, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
I mean, that's my next side project. When this starts to get done, I need to build a scaled model, but only with dead stuff.
It's the sort of one that's never going to be finished. It's the one that you just keep adding on to. There's always going to be a floor which is empty because you need to build something in it.
I mean, you're not wrong, but where can I start?
Do I have any glass? No, I do not. I have shoe though. Oh, I have a grand total of 20 glass. Damn, I'm rich.
One of my... Huh? I feel like I was spiraling the other way, which makes this very confusing to me, but okay, sure. Whoops. Ow.
Time to start work on the bone meal. Gonna complain at me
next to that is
the wrong block for everything.
Doesn't really matter which way I go. So long as I'm consistent. Oh, I didn't bring a bed with me. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, I need to do that. Done? You finish your roof and stuff, Minx? Congratulations. I hate the sound of placing stem. It's fine. It's not like I have to do that 1,000 times. Ah. It's fine. You know, one of these days I'm going to have harvested enough material. Not enough material, but a lot of material. And I'm just going to do a tree building stream. Maybe I'll do a subathon where all I do for the entire subathon is work on the tree.
God.
Just like, okay, guys, we're doing a subathon of Rory just sitting and building layers of the tree. I have this much wood.
Instead of relying, it being like a timer, based on how many people, like, it goes up every time someone subs or something. It's you get given wood every time, or
Yeah.
given deep slate emeralds.
Absolutely. Just do a thing that I indeed every sub or whatever gives me a stack of wood.
Gives you like 1 row.
Nah, less than that. Okay, I need to adjust these. Can I? I'll adjust it after the next one.
Okay, time to actually grab.
No,
materials
one
I need for this.
shulker, but well, a shulker is enough to get me around the tree 2 times, which to be fair takes less than an hour, so that's fine. Do I know how much I need? I calculated it at one point.
Well, we calculated how many oak we needed, but yes.
True.
Multiply that by however many
9
types there are. Yeah.
Okay, so now I can do this.
Yeah. Not screw up. Let me go to my base and actually just grab all the items I need and then forget something.
I was hoping that would do something. Oh well. It's driving me crazy not to have multiples of 3 wood here, so I'm fixing it, but because I don't have a lot of inventory space, I'm needing to do weird stuff.
Of course I need exactly 65 ice rather than 64.
Wait.
How handy.
Okay. We're good. Yeah. 1 shulker per sub, and I don't stop until I run out. I don't stop building until I run out of wood or finish the tree. Just do a no sleep tree building stream.
I mean, if you finish your tree, that would be impressive because you've got to do the interior, the branches, the leaves, all of that.
I mean, I think I would restrict myself to the not interior because I don't have anything designed for that. But so long as people kept giving me wood, I'd be willing to do also leaves, shulker of either one because whatever, right?
Yeah, you switch over to leaves when you get up to it.
Yep. But so long as people kept donating for building materials, see how many hours I can work on the tree continuously before absolutely losing my mind.
See, I must say, at least with your tree, I would probably rather be building your tree currently than my thing. Not, like, yes, it's bigger, like, and it's going to take a lot of time. However, it's so much easier to grab the resources. It's just
super monotonous building, too.
Yeah,
like, it's literally just me. No, I mean, that's actually kind of a good thing. I can just get in a pattern, and I can pay attention to chat. I can do stuff. I just keep cycling the stuff.
I keep having the issue with mine where I'm like, okay, I want to build this part. Then it's like, whoops, I don't have the blocks to build the bit below it, so I just can't expand.
Yep.
I have to go
nope,
back.
For the most part, I have 1 hotbar's worth of materials that are needed until I start leafing.
Okay. Do people have redstone materials?
Yeah, of course.
That I can yoink?
Yeah, probably. I'd have to dig it out of storage, but... Okay, but...
I'm looking for...
I'm really tempted to do a, Insomniac, tree building subathon now. That actually sounds kind of fun. You don't redstone, you get
okay.
gachas. I mean, there's redstone in the gachas.
I should really be sorting these bundles as I get them. I have so much stuff in here which is useful.
Yeah, continuous sorting is definitely the smarter thing, which I didn't do.
But I'm not smart, so I just have a room which is lined with shulker boxes. I need to build another room, but I can't. I'm already below my sheep pen.
You're saying that you have redstone stuff you don't use. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check through my shulkers first to see what I've got. I also found some diamonds, which I completely forgot I had. I got 2 diamond bundles in a row.
I might, even though it was a little bit obnoxious, I might actually do one entire spiral of alternating woods so that I have a starter point. So that I have a seed crystal, so to speak, that for each layer I know which blocks to put in next. I don't need to figure out where my pattern is. Because I know my left-right pattern, kind of. I don't have any clue, or rather I have it recorded. I don't have any markers for the up-down pattern without checking. Although, the fact that I can put crimson on warped is a pretty good indicator.
Damn, that just saved my diamond economy single-handedly, those bundles I found.
Yeah.
Gone from no diamond blocks to half a stack.
Of diamond blocks?
Of diamond blocks.
Nice. Did you get a bunch of the diamond bundles?
Bundles I've gone through. Yeah, no, I remember I got like 2 in a row with one.
Yeah, I remember that. I wasn't sure if you'd gotten that again.
Yeah, I've had them occasionally. I haven't been paying attention.
The common pull, which is better than many uncommons.
Yeah, but I mean, the rarity of it is pretty high.
To be fair, it's actually less high. Like, that is the diamond bundle is more likely than any uncommon bundle individually. Because there are 54...
but individually isn't the issue.
Fair. Okay, so once I get here, then I can go to the next crimson. Off of crimson,
I
can
move like all these ancient debris I keep getting from like actual chests, or actually maybe smelt them. Although that wouldn't be very nice.
There we go, and we're back on. Should I do a second row? I probably should do a second row.
If you have the stuff for it, why wouldn't you?
Time doing other stuff with my evening. Even though I started 2.5 hours late, I do have things to take care of. That was just kind of bad time management. Although, bad time management doing another project that I want to work on. A part of me says that I should do Wednesday if I don't play Monster Prom with people, then I might finish that model on stream. Which is always a little bit weird to me because since I'm not an art streamer, whenever I do modeling, only a select handful of people hang out because it's not quite just chatting where I can actually keep a decent number of people hanging out just to chat. It's not quite just chatting. It's not Minecraft or any of my usual stuff. So it's just kind of a weird intermediate zone where some people hang out for the just chatting, and some people will, of course, come in to see what I'm doing, but it's not my usual fare. And so it's a brand risk. It's not really a brand risk. It just isn't on brand. But I could make it on brand by doing it more. Get rich making models for people in Vroid. No one's going to... I mean, people do pay for Vroid models, but not often.
Nah, if you really want to make money, just start making furry models. Like, my god, the whole trope of suspiciously rich furries is way too true.
Oh, it's super true. But also, furry models are complicated to make.
I mean, true. Depends what you're making, but yeah, true.
I mean, I can get away with some stuff. So I, as known, since I don't have a lot of artistic talent of my own, I use Vroid whenever I'm building a model. And I'm still, like, I have to have some sense for things to just, like, make outfits and make custom hair and other features look good.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as, you know, having to draw something from scratch. I have a lot of...
what you're currently doing is, like, kit bashing, right? Is what you're doing.
Is what?
Taking, like, existing... kit bashing, where you take, like, existing stuff and, like, put it together in a cool way.
No, not so much.
I haven't messed with Vroid before, so I don't know how it works.
So Vroid is... at its base, it's basically a, like, a Skyrim character creator sort.
Okay.
You just have features, and you can change, you know, the size of different features, and there's a bar for all of that stuff. And they have one of the most obnoxious things with it is that to do clothing, you can do custom textures and you can change the parameters, but they only have a fairly limited number of
outfits,
meshes for clothes.
Yeah.
And so you have to, so even though you can change the parameters on those meshes, you're very limited in doing stuff unless you get pretty creative with breaking it. But you can set the you do get to reskin it, including doing erasing and doing a bunch of stuff. So it's not awful. I'm not good at drawing clothes, particularly not clothes on a mesh. So on that front, I do use a lot of other resources. I'll go on to frickin' what's it called? Booth or something to get some textures. But this I do usually, if I want to change the skin texture, which I often do, I'll do that completely from scratch. And although the newer Vroid does have quite a bit of variety in the pre-made hairstyles that you can adjust, it's always been that with Vroid, the hair is the part where you can really do completely from scratch and have to work on. And then, you know, adjusting outfits and just doing all the stuff. For a very long time, there was this is still kind of true, but less because people just use Blender. Well, not completely less. People will often, since hair is the only thing that you can completely do custom, it's the only one that you can make your own mesh with. There's a bit of a market for people who creatively use hair to make a accessory. Because you can't, like, There's very limited earrings, and if you want anything dangly or whatever, but you can grab the hair mesh, move it down to the area you want it, and then make an accessory out of hair. The upside is that it does give you some tools to do it. Downside is that it's a pain to work with, and beyond that, the hair, you still end up needing to go to Blender anyway before you rig it, because the preset rig always has hair move with the model's head. So
Yep.
I made a good anthropomorphic Vulpix model. I put it in art, I think, a while ago. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Like, it looks cute, it looks good. But she has, of course, 6 tails. And those 6 tails look really good for a picture, but the second that you actually use her for anything, start moving around, the tails fly off the body because they're attached to the movement of the head, not the movement of the hips.
Yep.
But so then you go into Blender and you change, you know, you have the pieces, you just move stuff around, and I need to learn how to do Blender stuff.
Depending on which bits of Blender you jump into, it can be, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
Blender's scary because of how much there is, but trust me, it's really easy versus like every other 3D software.
Yeah. Well, and particularly where I'm just taking a already completely rendered, made Vroid model, and I just want to Unity also.
Oh, Unity
I kind of use Unity Blender together because often they're tied together. I believe to get the Vroid model to work with Blender, you need to open the file in Blender, change things around, and then you need to use Unity to rig it properly, I think. I know there's some mix match with that.
And Unity can open Vroid stuff. I know that. I've messed with sorting people's Vroids before like that. But because, I mean, of course Blender supports it because plugins galore. And then Unity isn't that hard to build a loader for. As far as I know, Vroids are stored as .vrms, right?
Yeah, VRM.
Yeah, VRM is just built off the GLTF format, so it's basically just a format that's already exists.
Yep.
People already know how it works.
Just do a basic conversion and get stuff going. I know I don't have enough to finish another layer. I only put those 3 down in place so that when I start next time, I already have that place, so I can just continue from there. But yeah, I should learn how to use Unity Blender and learn how to do custom 3D rigging so that I can make a 3D model that looks a little bit better and do that stuff. I feel like the market for, if I ever wanted to, sell my expertise in that stuff, I feel like the market for high quality Vroid models is not really very good, because usually people just make their own Vroid model and or purchase a 2D model. But I also really want to learn how to do 2D rigging, because I'm not an artist, but I do actually really enjoy modeling as such. And so if I can use art to then do all the face forms and stuff myself, I could also just
I
learn
must
art,
say,
but that's a lot of
well,
work.
like I very much wouldn't call myself an artist. Yet, when you start tinkering with stuff like that, you start to realize, wait, no, you don't need to be an artist to be good at it. You just need a little bit of creativity, and that's it.
You don't need an artist. You don't need to be an artist to be good with um 3D stuff as much. Although 3D also, but and also not for rigging and doing the
Oh god, don't get me started on rigging. 3D rigging is quite something.
but for 2D, if for making a 2D model, yeah, you do like being better at art. There's the bottom threshold is not very high. You don't need to be very good at art to make an interesting 2D model. But if you're good at art,
really
that'll be
eye-opening to me. Was I started working with doing texturing for some models because I'm terrible at texturing because it's basically 2D art but on a 3D surface, right?
Right.
And I've started messing with that, and I've done this stuff way past what I thought I could do. Bearing in mind, I'm terrible at like drawing stuff that isn't like stuff that's organic, which is what I'm texturing. So
yeah.
It kind of is an odd one, to be fair.
No, I get it. Like I also, when I'm doing the Vroid stuff, I have to retexture a lot, and like I've been learning recently I've been learning a lot just how to draw basically good stomachs and hips, because Vroid gives you a super Barbie, just flat torso, and so if I want to have any musculature, I have to retexture the skin. And so I am kind of passively learning how to draw that because I know it looks good. But it's all a thing. But yeah, rigging can cost as much as the art itself, and good rigging, it's amazing. There is something to be said. Like, I love a high quality model, and that includes having really good looking art. But it's amazing how much, and also, to be fair, speaking of rigging, PNG tubers are absolutely valid, and I see a lot of really good PNG tubers, and that's fine too. But it is amazing with minimum art, if someone has incredible rigging, how much that is a stage above having incredible art with bad rigging.
Oh, yep.
You want some kind of minimum for both, and having really good art with okay-ish rigging, which is what I kind of feel like I have now. It gets the job done, but there really is, the better the rig is, the more it makes even really mediocre art. I mean, you see all the time some of my favorite avatars when you look at big VTubers. People love, like, they make little chibi models or other just completely low-res drawings, but then they have really creative, good-looking rigging on top of it, and it really just, it sells. There's a VideoTube that takes up to 4 images for some mouth movements and blinking, and you can swap different expressions. Oh, yeah. No, rigging's incredible. And some of it is easy and some of it's very hard. But it's one of those ones where I feel like artists, a lot of people learn how to do art passively because they just do art in school and whatever. And while we are getting more 3D, like more computer animation courses, even at like high school level. Like growing up, people are more likely to get animation courses in public school. I feel like rigging, and particularly rigging VTuber models, is a specific skill which is pretty uncommon still. I mean, not super uncommon, but
I mean, 2D
there's
rigging
demand for
is
it.
one of those things that is like, it's never really, I don't know, it's not something that's ever been widely used, and it still isn't. Like, it's not really used in animation, like the standard 2D animation.
Oh, totally not.
Doing it by hand, pretty much.
The only market which has made 2D rigging so valuable is VTubers.
Pretty much that,
because
and like sticker artists and stuff, because animated stickers are quite popular.
Because not all of the best VTubers are using 2D models, and indeed I'm seeing a trend which I actually foresaw last year, which is part of why I got a VR headset, that I think that the trend is becoming that big VTubers do end up getting 3D models, although there's a lot of market for 3D models that look like 2D models, which I find hilarious, but, you know, whatever.
Yes, that's always an odd one to me. Like, those are very popular in VR chat, is toon shaders. I mean, hell, probably the most popular shader, other than the standard shader, is something called Poemi Toon, which by default is a toon shader. It started out as exclusively toon shader.
Well, it keeps the kind of anime style which people like, or, you know, not necessarily anime in the classic sense, but like I wouldn't really consider my avatar to be anime style. It's just drawn.
Yeah. The thing that I do get with it is it looks really good in photos, and like, so more people use it. I always find it doesn't look that good when you're actually in VR, because
in VR,
2D.
In VR, it wouldn't look as good. But it's really good for like VTubing, because a good 2D model you want to have look 3D kind of. And for VTubing, this kind of, you know, the flat colors and the kind of the anime style lets you add a lot of expressiveness and a lot of creativity without veering as easily into the uncanny valley. And so there's all of that stuff. 3D rigging, I wouldn't actually, although I would maybe change up the face blend shapes a bit. For the most part, if I was doing 3D rigging, it would be using the pre-existing Vroid blend shapes, which would do a lot of the heavy work for me. It's not trying to rig an entire, like, skeleton from scratch, because pass.
I mean, depending on what you're trying to rig, it can be anywhere from not too bad to, my god, I hate rigging.
But I've considered a couple times, because I do actually like model work, and I build just for fun, and a lot of people compliment me even on making Vroid models just kind of for friends on a whim. I did it for Zufi, and I did one for Aurora Maki, and they look good. Like, they're not exceptional, they're not, I don't think that they are at the level that you would ever confuse them for a professional made model, but they look good for just like what they are.
Yeah.
And like, you'd never confuse them for a custom model, for something that was built from scratch by like a 3D artist. But for being a Vroid model, they look solid. And if I can learn a couple more rigging skills with that, then I can get some extra stuff. And because I think that the basic issue is that even though Vroid is where a lot of people start and it's a good cheap option, people tend to make their own Vroid models or move to 2D, and lately it feels like less people even start with Vroid. They just like buy a 2D model from the jump, or be a PNG tuber until they get a 2D model.
What I see with the Furry community is usually people start from VR chat and grab those models and stick them in
totally,
VC
absolutely,
or something similar.
I mean, why not? There's a lot of really decent VR chat models that good people have made. So, although I could try to market myself as a Vroid modeler, I think that the number of commissions I would get would be pretty limited just because of how few people are using them that actually get like so much of being any kind of a rigger or artist is word of mouth. And when you're using a project, when your product is almost exclusively used by small people who don't have a big following, it's hard to get that word of mouth passed around much. So I don't think like I could sell myself on Fiverr a little bit and show my portfolio and get a couple bucks. But I do actually really like the design side, and if I learn how to rig, rigging is valuable. So that's always something that I consider idly sometimes. It also would mean being able to rig my own stuff. Like I'm always a little bit jealous of artist VTubers because they have so much more freedom to make models that look exactly how they imagine in their head.
See, that's one thing. That's one thing I actually always thought as well, and always see people think stuff is like, oh yes, being an artist, it just means you can. Oh, I'm jealous because I wish I could have my character drawn exactly how I want it. When you become an artist, like you never feel like you become an artist. What I always find with people is like,
true,
you don't feel like you've become an artist, and you never what you draw is never what you want it to be. You're always trying to have something be someone else's. Is most people's experience.
I mean, that's absolutely fair.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just saying that, like, I don't know. I have that little bit of jealousy, specifically of VTubers who like art is what they stream all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't have a basic skill, so like if I did do art streams, it'd be starting from zero, which, you know, it's fine because you're chatting and everyone starts somewhere. But also, I don't know. I love just chatting, which is why I've been doing parkour in Minecraft for the last while instead of playing Minecraft, because I can't actually do things that take mental energy and chat at the same time, but I can do random Minecraft parkour nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was a PNG tuber until he made his own model. I like Einart's model. It's very cute.
Thank God for crawling. Can actually build redstone in these enclosed spaces.
Yeah. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. Also, I think that it's great when you look at Vettel with Neurosama, that like he has just barely better than a PNG tuber for himself, but then an actual model for the AI that he programmed, and just all the time messing with it.
Oh my God, yes. There's some great stuff I've seen popping up recently with furry VTubers, is the idea of having chat be a second VTuber alongside, like co-hosting with TTS, and you get some hilarious stuff with it.
I'll bet.
You might have seen the chat cat before. Is the one that keeps popping up.
I haven't.
But yeah, no, it's some, I don't know who it is, but they stream like their cat avatar, but then they've got little, like they got a TTS little cat which is the chat, and but you can also like they can control like the speed and pitch of how it speaks and all that jazz. So,
Oh yeah, I have seen stuff like that. Come to think of it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it is quite funny.
With all of that, I'm going to go in. I'm not going to kick you out or drop out of Discord, but I am going to pop out of Minecraft. And I know it was a short stream. Maybe I'll do a makeup stream, but maybe also I have other stuff to do, and we just continue on Wednesday as usual. I don't know what I'll do on Wednesday yet. It's either going to be continuing Minecraft or maybe hopefully playing Monster Prom, or maybe possibly working on a VTube model, Vroid model, just for funsies. Those are, I think, my top 3 options. But let's see who is on, who is rateable. Lucy's on, still doing partner push. Always happy to support that. Yep, we're going to raid into Lucy. Later on, my VTube mama SGI Creations will be on, but she's not right now, and so we raid into people who are on. Terry, give yourself a shout out. You should just go ahead and give yourself a shout out every time that you come in, please. Kidding, but not. You played Genshin with Lucy yesterday? Neat. Fine, I'll do it. Nah. You need all of the love, Tara, because you deserve it. You deserve cool things. And if anyone's not following Tara already, what are you doing? I mean, I guess if you hate voice acting. Pop, pop. You need to do a 24-hour stream? Yeah, you do. Good luck with that. That's gonna be a thing.
I need to actually remember to stream. Like, I literally have done like 5 streams total, I swear.
Oh, are you streaming now?
I always occasionally stream. I just don't. I do it when I do it with friends, and then I actually do remember to do it and actually be like, yeah, hey, let's stream. AKA,
understandable. But anyway, gonna send you guys out. We're sending you to Lucy. She's on partner push. Click on her name when you get in, so that you don't get booted from the system. Twitch is weird. Give her some love. Say hi, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye bye. Hit the raid button. Hit my end stream button. Except not the end stream button. I need to hit the ending screen. Oh, I switched into... I'm trying to get ready for... get onto Stream Elements instead of Streamlabs. But when I tried to transfer everything, like nothing actually transferred. So I'm going to have to rebuild all of my stuff from scratch.
Oh, I haven't used either of those. I'm bored. Either of those. I'm bored.